What's good, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for stopping by today. Today we are going to do a brisket, and I'm doing a brisket because I want to try this rub out from my buddy Scott over at Texas Sausage Company. This is a brisket rub, a beef rub that he's put out, and I believe it was his grandfather's recipe. If you saw my beef finger rib video, you saw that I used this on that, and it was really good. I want to try it on a brisket, so that's what we're going to do today. I'll show you what the brisket looks like. We'll get it seasoned up, get it on the pit, and you know, see how this works on brisket. I'm really excited to see how this turns out, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started. All right, so I got the brisket here already trimmed up. It was about a 14.5 pounder. Just gonna hit it with some W sauce, Worcestershire. Just as a binder for this rub. You could use whatever you like for a binder or not use anything at all. So, just gonna give this a good coating. I am going to cook this fat cap up on the Weber kettle, so I'm going to season this meat side first. Flip it over, do the fat cap. And then I'm going to let it rest for a little while, probably for about 30 minutes, and then get it on the Weber kettle. Give it a good little rub down. Again, don't be afraid to rub this thing down. These briskets are big chunks of meat that can handle a lot of rub. At least that's my thinking anyway. That's what I like to do. I like to really give it a good, nice coating. And that's it. We'll get the Weber fired up. Get this bad boy on. All right, you guys, I got the brisket on. I'm actually using mesquite for the wood. I am going to add some water to the reservoir here. Bottom vent's halfway open, top vent halfway open. Let it run, and we'll take a look at it in about an hour and a half or 2 hours. All right, you guys, I just want to show you, this is the temp here. It's sitting at about 268 right now. And a lot of you guys ask me how come I never use a thermometer, to monitor the temp. Well, that's because I know my pit. I use it so often, I know it like the back of my hand. I know if I set the top vent in a certain spot and the bottom vent in a certain spot, what it'll run. And usually when I do that, it runs about 265 to 275. And as you can see, that's kind of where we're at now. So this just kind of reinforces my thinking in that I know my pit. I know what the temp will run, depending on how I set my vents. But I just wanted to monitor this and show you guys that that's usually about where it sits, 265, 275, when I have about halfway top vent and bottom vent. About 2.5 hours in, this is what it's looking like. Again, I'm just going to spritz with a 50-50 mix of apple juice and apple cider vinegar. That's what it looks like. That's the charcoal, still full, as you can see. All right, you guys, this brisket has been going for right at 6 hours, and it is done. As you can see, I probed it 3 different areas here. That's the point, and right in the middle, and then the flat. And it is done. It only took 6 hours to cook, and for the first, let's see, I ran it for 4 hours unwrapped just to get some smoke and some color on it. And then I wrapped it in foil, and it's been going for about an hour and a half. I'm sorry, 2 hours wrapped. So we're right at about 6 hours. And this is the amount of charcoal that's left over. I did not add any more charcoal to it. So 1 full basket, and I still have about half left. When I shut this down, this is gonna die out, and I can use this for my next cook. So this brisket is done. I'm gonna pull it off, throw it in the cooler. I'm gonna let it rest for 1 hour, and then I'm gonna cut into it. We'll get to taste it, see what it looks like. All right, you guys, the brisket is done. I cut it up. This is the flat. Nice smoke ring. Top looks like. This is the point. Got some nice bark on there, look at that. Looks good. Ooh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. So, that's what it looks like. Got it all cut up. We're gonna give it a quick little taste.
And they're just, they love you unconditionally. Yeah. Like she like my back's been out, and they're like right here. And I'm like, mommy.
All right, so we don't have our Sunny Boy anymore, but we do have another guest today. This is Zoe. Zoe, you want some brisket? Huh? You want some brisket? I used to give it to my Sunny Boy, but he's not here anymore. Let's give it to Zoe. What do you think, huh? What do you think? Is it good? You like it? You give it a thumbs up? A paws up? Good girl. Just like my Sunny Boy would. There you guys, I got a piece of the, this is the part of the burn-in part that I cut off. Again, I just want to taste that rub and see what it tastes like. Let's go to shop. That's actually really good. Scotch rub, excellent on brisket. I like it. If you're interested in trying this rub, again, I don't get a kickback or anything. I will leave a link to his Texas Sausage Company website. You're free to go on there and, you know, order something if you like. I like it. I think it's a good Texas beef rub. It's good. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Take care.